Today's new song is called Custody of You and Me. This is a really fun one for me because I am using a poem that I wrote called The Amusement. And a little fun fact is I received a grant from the Metropolitan Arts Council here in Greenville, South Carolina, to work with the amazing James Cruz, the poet and author. And so this is a poem that we actually worked on. I workshopped it with him and it made it stronger. And now part of the amusement is in the bridge. So I'll read you the bridge. And hopefully in the video you hear it. Haven't picked the video yet, so I'll put it above my head if you want to go listen. But it is, you probably heard verse 1, verse 2, well, maybe verse 1 and the chorus, and maybe the bridge. But here's the bridge. It says, "We have every reason to be happy. Lean in close, our turn is here. Lift it up while we're young. Eyes are shining, impossibly light, impossibly clear." So again, that is those are words for the bridge of the song, which is called Custody of You and Me, taken from the poem I wrote called The Amusement. And it was just it was a really cool poem of like, we went to a major resort amusement park a couple years ago, so I wrote the poem after that, and it was all about being wrapped in cords of polite waiting, which is the term I use, and we're lifted up, and we have all this expectation, like amuse us. And so the song was about, or the poem, sorry, I interchange them. The poem was about that expectation and like, we're all waiting. Let's be amused. Now the song is more about the domestic sphere. So the first verse starts with, "Home was a haven, starling birds round the nest, angels in the carport, we're not finished yet." So immediately, if you know me, I like to kind of bring things in. I like to here we are, we're in this situation. So we're in this domestic sphere, and here we are. We've got our starling birds, we've got our carport, we're not finished yet. So I wanted to sort of inject an element of like, what's going on with this family? And then there's a verse all about legacies and sharing, and making apologies. So, it's just, there's so much. I could go on and on. But, sorry, the claps made a loud noise. But here we are, just starting to work on this song and sharing it with you, which I love to do. It's really, really fun. Also getting over laryngitis, so I will not sing it for you right now on the video, but I will talk about it. Okay, other things, what's going on? Norwegian Sweater is my next thing. Well, it is coming out in April. I'll get a date up soon, but it's very, very close to being in the world, which I'm excited about. You can also subscribe. There's a little button here popping up on the screen. You can do that. Watch another video. I love having you here. This is my 70 something video. And so I'm really just gelling onto this project, which is taking failed poetry and turning it into indie folk and indie pop songs. So I really appreciate you sticking around and listening. And we'll see you soon.